my beautiful bookish friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my August TBR for you guys. It's a little different than my normal TBRs, and I will explain why. But if you like beauty and bookish content, make sure you subscribe down below. Let me know that you're a new subscriber so I can say hello to ya. And yeah, that's about it. So let's jump in to my August TBR. So for the month of July, I chose to do a kind of TBR challenge. I let my TBR mug pick everything I read, which was a really good idea. I ended up reading through a lot of stuff that I had kind of been putting off. But this time I wanted to do a reading a rainbow challenge. A lot of people on BookTube do this, especially if they have a rainbow organized bookshelf. Mine are by genre. So I did it a little differently than they did. Instead of choosing just all one color, I picked one color for each section of the rainbow. I hope that made sense. So let's talk about what I picked. So the first color in the rainbow is red. So I picked a red book, and I picked Requiem. So this is the third book in the Delirium series that I have been reading. The first book I did not like. The second book I really did like. But ultimately I'm unhauling this series because I'm just not going to read it again. I think it's a little young for my taste nowadays. The second book was really good, and the third book, I think, without spoiling it too much, is going to include a lot of angst and romance type things. I think there's going to be a love triangle. It says forbidden love, revolution, and the power to choose. So I think it's going to be kind of that free will debate, and who she is going to be picking, where her best friend has gone, and yeah, kind of all of the things that need to be wrapped up, those loose ends, all at the end of this book. So I am hoping it turns out as good as the second one, but then I'm passing it on to my cousin who has the first one. So red book is Requiem. For my orange book, I actually picked an anthology. I tried to pick one color from at least each shelf, and I think I somehow managed to do that. So this is a historical anthology. This is A Tyranny of Petticoats, and this is 15 original stories, all about different historical female figures, but these are fictional stories about them. So on the cover, there is a pirate flag, there's like a suffragette kind of boot, there is a revolver, so maybe some like cowboy stuff in here, and then a fist, so I'm guessing some civil rights activism in here as well. So I'm very excited. I don't know who any of the like figures they're talking about are in here. I don't think it says until you get into the stories. But yeah, I really have been wanting to read this anthology since I picked it up, and I am excited to read more anthologies because I really do enjoy short stories, I found out after reading Hungry Hearts. So yeah, hopefully this is good. Okay, so this one says like Boston, Massachusetts, and Mississippi, so it gives you the time and place of where things are taking place and happening. So that is the next one. Moving on to yellow. This one could be, I guess, considered green as well, but this is the female of the species. This is a dark, heavy contemporary that I have heard really good things about. It's kind of dark and twisted. There's some murder involved, I believe. It's a fairly short read. It looks like it's about, it's 341 pages. So it's still like, it's like a normal length, but I think I'll read through it really fast. Some of the things on here is that it's about rape culture and its repercussions, which I am always trying to be more aware of, especially since I took a class on rape culture. But yeah, this is about like violence and vengeance and all kinds of feminist things, and I'm very excited about it. Also, the cover is really cool, so I am excited to read it because I need something a little bit darker. Right now I'm reading like a twisted kind of book. It's really caught my attention, so I might read yellow first. Then we have green. I decided to go with What to Say Next. This is another contemporary, and I think it's a little sad. it's just all about opposites attracting. And I got this because I got Julie Buxom's Tell Me Three Things, and I really enjoyed that. That was a YA romance. This, I believe, is also a YA romance, and it is another kind of shorter read. It is, 287 pages, so I will fly through this in a couple days. I really just want some quick reads right now, and this seemed kind of where I'm at. I'm enjoying my contemporaries and all of that, so hopefully this is as good as the other one I read. Then we have Blue. So I decided for Blue I was gonna dip into fantasy, and I picked up The Girl the Sea Gave Back. This cover is gorgeous. I would get this like as a tattoo. Like, take the title off and the girl in the waves with her tattoos and everything. This is from the author of Sky in the Deep, and I think this is about a girl from a different clan. The name on the back doesn't look familiar to the other book, so I think it's a separate story. It's like a companion novel, but I don't think you have to read this before you read Sky in the Deep. But Sky in the Deep does a lot of the world building, and this is more so an extension of that. So up to you what you want to do with it, but I already read Sky in the Deep and I really liked it. So this is all about a girl. She's a seer, so she can see things, and that makes her kind of an outcast because people do not want to know their future. And this is 324 pages, so not too long either, but they have to bring the clans together to realize that they are probably going to be their own demise. So I'm excited about this one, and this is my Blue book. I don't remember if I said that. Then we have Purple. For Purple, I really only have a few books. I was thinking about starting Cinder. I've already read The Bone Witch, but then I remembered there's a beautiful purple and gold wrap up to a series that I've been waiting to read on my shelves, and it's Finale. I love Stephanie Garber. This book is, I'm ready. I am ready to let these characters go. It is very long, but I'm not ready to let them go. That's a lie. I'm really invested in these characters. I'm really invested in this series. I definitely will reread it. This is probably one of the best series I have read, and it is the series that has really thrown me into fantasy more than any other series has, except maybe The Bone Witch. But yeah, I'm ready to see how this wraps up, especially with the end of Legendary being what it was, and I was screaming and I wanted to cry and I wanted to throw the book, and those are the best series. So I'm super excited to read this. It is a big, thick, chunky brick of a book, and I am ready to dive into it. And that is the end of the like normal rainbow, the 7 colors, but I decided to throw on a white book and a black book as well, just because I feel like black and white kind of goes into the rainbow thing when you're doing makeup, so why not do it with the books? So for my white book, I chose Love and Gelato. This is a travel romance sort of book, and Love and Olives is coming out soon, and I want to get that, so I'm going to get through this one. And this is all about a girl going to Italy to find her estranged father because I think he is sick, and she meets a boy who's supposed to help her get around, and they're in Italy, so romance, love, blah 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 blah. It looks really good, it looks really cute, and I just love the cover of these, so I'm excited to get into this one. I know a lot of people have read this and really love it, so I'm excited. And then for the black book, I chose the first book in the Lion Game series, The Lion Game. I have the whole series here, and I really want to read it this year, so I think September I'm going to try and binge read all of them if I like the first one. I loved this show when I was younger, so I am hoping that this lives up to how much I like the show. A lot of people said the books are better, so I am hoping I enjoy it, but I really liked Pretty Little Liars, and I have a few of those books, so it's all the same kind of idea with Sarah Shepherd. There's drama, there's angst, there's teenage debauchery. So yeah, I'm excited to try all of these books. So that is the end of this video. If you guys are doing any kind of reading challenge for August, let me know down below. And maybe I'll do that for my September, October, November, December ones. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe down below. Let me know you did so I can say hi, and I will see you in the next one.